Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Glorium Sea series as well as the Moonrise Beach series. So I want to share my A6 Hobonichi setup with you guys. So this is pretty much the last planner setup video that I'm going to be doing for all my planners for 2023. So if you guys miss my planner lineup, my journal lineup, or any of my other setups that I did for each of the planners that I'm going to be using next year, you guys can find them all on my channel. So this is the new everyday carry that I'm hoping to use for 2023. It's my first time using the Hobonichi A6 in the English. You guys know that I am pretty familiar with the A6 Avec. I've been using the Japanese version for the past 4 years as a creative daily journal, but this is my first time where I'm going to be functionally planning in the Hobonichi A6 size. So I'm nervous and also excited. I'm nervous because it's my first time having the full year in such a small planner. Usually I like to get the Avec because it splits it up in two, but since this is going to be my everyday carry, I'm going to be using this as my main daily planner. I do want to have the entire year in one single planner because although I am using a full year Hobonichi, I am not using the daily pages as daily pages. I'm using the daily pages for project planning and journaling. So actually I could show you a little bit of my daily pages. So here is how I've set up for January. I just have a quote card. This is a printable from my journaling printables, and then I use these stickers. They're from the journaling kit. So I decorated the first week using that journaling kit here. This is how I'm using it. So instead of having it as a daily page, on the first page I wrote out my goals. So this is everything that I want to complete this month in terms of my writing, my shop, and things like that. So I've kind of broken it up into those categories, and then I can check this off on this side where I've written the line. And then on this page, I'm going to be listing out all the kits that I want to release for this month in my shop. And then here I've kind of made my own tracker. This is like a bullet journal style where I'm going to be keeping track of my YouTube videos that I film and edit. So I'm going to be putting my YouTube videos here and then film, edit, thumbnail, and upload. So I will be checking that off as I work on my videos. So that's how I will be using these daily pages. So they're not so much an everyday to-do list. That is what I'm going to be using this planner for. And the reason why I moved into a smaller size is because I want something that can fit in my bag. Cousin is just way too big for me to fit in my purse now. And now that I'm back in the full year, I know it's going to be really heavy and chunky. So I don't even want to try to put that in my purse. But I'm hoping that this A6 size will work better for me. So we'll see how this goes. Let me open this up and show you guys what I have in here. So first off, this cover is a Chic Sparrow A6TN, and it's the Austen Darcy. So Austen is the leather collection and Darcy is the color. It's a gorgeous color. It's like a beautiful like warm brown. I love it. It's a shiny leather, so it's really beautiful, guys. This is a full grain veg tan leather, so if you guys don't like to have like patina or you don't like having marks and things like that, then you're not gonna like this planner. But the more you use it, the more you'll see those marks, which I'm really looking forward to. So can't wait. So I do have the Cascade version here, so that just means that you have these pockets that kind of go down like this. In here I have a couple of die cuts, some journaling cards. This is a little bookmark that I made myself using some flowers that friends and family gave to me when my mom passed away. So instead of throwing out those flowers, I pressed them and made a little bookmark, so I always have that here. And then you do have a side pocket here. In here I have a bunch of the functional stickers that I have in my shop. So these are some of the bow icon stickers. So I have the weights, the salad bowl, my laptop one, to-do list, which I use a lot, laundry, takeout, watch movies. I have another one of the to-do list because I use that a lot. For listings, I have the vacuum one and then the book stack. So I'm going to be using that in my Hobonichi. I think I have other stickers in here too. I have the doodle icons. So they're also icons, but they're on the smaller sheets, which I like because they're very portable, great for on-the-go planning. So I have the neutral cloud planner, the pink cloud planner, face mask, Kindle icons, bath time, and washi tape. So I like to keep those just tucked in here so that I can use them in my Hobonichi. So this TN here has 6 elastics, and I'm using the first one here for my inbox. So right here I do have a little plastic dashboard. This is a clear dashboard from Chic Sparrow. I got it at the same time I got this TN, and in here I just put some decorative paper. This is what it looks like. And then on the inside I put a different style. These are from the Planner Society, and then I have this little die cut sticker that says this planner belongs to, and I just hand lettered my name there. And then on the inside I have one of my, this is actually a printable journaling card from my personal growth journaling prompt set. I took the journaling quote card and I printed it out on cardstock so that's a little sturdy, and I rounded the corners and I popped that in here because I love this quote. I feel like it's a great one, especially at the beginning of the year. So I'll have that handy. And then in here within the string, I do have one of the A6TN printables. This is an insert from my shop. This is from the floral collection, and I have the line version. So this is what it looks like. You have a gorgeous floral pattern on the inside and some lines. So I'm going to be using this as my inbox. And then also I'm going to be doing my weekly review in here. So that is nice to have. When this insert is done, I can always reprint it. So if you guys are interested in the printable journaling prompts or the TN inserts from my shop, then you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. At the back here, I just have a die cut from Sweet Dear Stationery, and then here we go. This is the second strand. On the second strand, I just have this KikK A6 notebook. I really like the illustrations on the front. I think it's really cute. In rose gold foiling here at the bottom, it says right here, right now, and I'm just going to be using this as a collections notebook. So any type of lists or things like that that I want to keep, I will keep in this little notebook. I just really love it. I think it's so, so cute. And I actually have a ton of these A6 notebooks, so I'm glad that I finally have a use for them. On the next string here, I do have one of these Hobonichi photo albums, and in here I have been keeping all of the smaller deco sheets from my shop, which I'm going to be using to decorate my Hobonichi. So I have all of these. I also have here the ripped washi, so I have used some of them already, but this is the dusty mauve one, and I have the vintage gingham. I also have put in here the pastel watercolors, which I think would be great as headers. And then of course I do have the scripts. So I have a bunch of these in the shop that I like to use also in my Hobonichi. And then at the back here, I do have this little journaling card. This is from the Hygge Hearts collection from my shop. And this is just a little list of how to make time for journaling. So you have a few little prompts there to remind you. And I like to have that there so when I, in my Hobonichi, I can reference that. So on the front here, I just have a silver hollow smaller ollie clip, and then this is from Simply Gilded. And then inside here I have more of the Hygge Hearts journaling prompts. So with this set you get 6 cards, and I have 3 of them in here right now. So I have just washied in the morning journaling routine, the midday journaling routine, and then also the evening journaling routine. I felt like it was just the perfect spot right here at the beginning. These pages are quite sturdy, so I feel like they'll hold up if I keep going back and forth to these pages. But here you have some journaling prompts which you can use to help you set up your daily pages. So I really like having these. The washi is from Simply Gilded, like I said. I didn't end up putting anything on the back. I just felt like these journaling cards were decorative enough, so I just kind of left it plain. I kind of like that look at the moment. So I have those journaling routine planner cards here in the front, and again, those are printables from my shop. Next up, I have this front page here, and this is also from my shop. This is actually a sticker die cut that you can purchase. So it's actually the same size as the journaling prompts. And then this one says this planner belongs to, and you can write your name there, which I haven't done. I mean, it says my name right there, but I guess I can write it again. But if you are using your Hobonichi as a journal, I do have a version that says this journal belongs to instead. And I also have one that just says 2023. So I have lots of different options in my shop if you guys are interested. I have not put my important dates down yet, but I will be doing that in here. I have these Midori index clips, which I like to use to help me mark pages in my Hobonichi. So in this perpetual calendar, I'm going to be using it as a tracker. I've been really bad at tracking. I used to be really good at it when I had my tracker in rings, but ever since I started to use other planners, I just find that I don't come back to these pages to track what I do. The thing is, I do what I say I want to do, but I just don't find myself remembering to come back here and check it off. So I'm hoping that by having my tracker here in my daily pages, which I will be in here probably the most out of all my planners, I will be able to finally keep track of my habits. So I'm going to be marking them up here, and then I'll just be checking them off. So I did not decorate this because I really want this planner to be functional, and I don't really want to chunk it up. But here is my daily pages. So I just added a little bit of Simply Gilded washi. This is like a Christmas one. And then I did decorate just slightly with some of the Christmas Tree Farm deco. This is a deco sheet from my shop. And then here, as you guys can see, I just used this pen to mark in everything that I know that's going to be happening this month. So it's a very functional spread here. I don't want to make it too busy because this is a smaller planner, and I know that I'm going to be adding things in here. And then in here, I also like to keep a Hobonichi pencil board. This is one that I've had for a couple of years. It's actually my favorite pencil board. It's the Deshunka one, which I love. Super cute. So here is January, the first month of 2023. And again, I've already started to write down what I have going on. This is the month where my book deadline is. So I know I'm going to be really busy because next month in February, I am going to be releasing a book. So again, I just decorated lightly with some Simply Gilded washi. February, I just wrote down what I have going on, but I have not gone in to decorate. So yeah, you can see that I've just started to write in things, but I haven't really decorated it yet. I really like how clean and simple the monthlies are. I think it's going to be really beneficial for me to be in this planner because I can see everything at a glance. Then we move on to the daily pages at the beginning of each month. You do get this line page, and what I'm going to do is use this as a running inbox or next action list for everything that I want to complete this month. So I may split this in half so that I have a little bit more room. We'll see how January goes and I'll decide. But again, I have the same washi that I used in my monthly here, and I put that there to cover up the January. I may use a script just to emphasize it better, but like I said, I'm trying to keep it minimal with stickers this year. And then here, this is what the daily pages look like. So you have the month, the day, it actually says the month written out, what week you're in, the moon calendar, and then on one of these pages you do have a timeline. So the timeline here actually only marks down the 12-hour mark, and then you have a meal icon here on the bottom. So it's very minimal, more minimal than the Japanese version. And so I actually have these washi. These are clear washi tapes from Rose Colored Days, and I got these in a grab bag, and I do have ones that have like an hourly layout to it, so it even has like the half-hour marks. So I'm going to be using those to write in my times. So that is what it looks like. So I don't know if you guys can see because it is in silver hollow. So I'm starting mine at 8 to 5 because that's when I usually work. And then on this side, I actually have some of these also from Rose Colored Days. These are like the script headers. And I think you're meant to put like a washi strip behind it and then layer this on top of it, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to chunk this planner up. So I'm just using it as is, and they are perforated already for the 1.5 vertical planner, so it's actually perfect. What I'm going to be doing anyways is using one side as a schedule, the other side as a to-do list, so I find having these smaller headers here really helpful. So this one on Sunday says next week, and then on Monday I have a this week, on Tuesday I have to do, Wednesday I have today, Thursday I have work, and then I think there's another one that says like day off, so I put that on the Saturday. I've had these in my collection for years, but I never used them, so I'm happy that I'm finally getting a chance to use them in this planner. One of my biggest goals for 2023 is to use what I have. I have so many washi tapes, so many post-it notes, stickers, and things like that. So instead of constantly buying new ones and hoarding them, I really want to use up my stash and see how much I can actually use up in 1 year. So that's one of the major changes I'm going to be making with some of my planning habits this year. So the rest of the book is pretty much the same. I haven't really done anything else with this setup. I do just have these Rose Colored Days sticky notes. These are the transparent ones I have at the back, and then here in the pocket I have more of my journaling prompts. So I have the positive affirmation card, and then I have the journal prompts for self-love. So on each of these cards you have 10 prompts, so you have enough for 30 days. And then I do have one more, which is from the personal growth set that has the goals for this month. So I will fill that out, and I just like to keep those at the back. So that is my simple setup for 2023 for my Hobonichi A6 English. Like I said, I wanted to keep it pretty minimal because this is something that I'm going to take on the go with me. So I don't want it to be super heavy, and I don't want any unnecessary things. So I only have what I need in here and what I will be using in here. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Let me know if you guys are using the English Techo this year, the full year, because I really would like to see some setups or flip throughs or spreads, because this is a new planner for me, like I said. So I'm looking for some new ideas on how to plan in this smaller planner. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are interested in the stickers or the journaling prompts or the TN inserts from my shop, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. And I also do have some Hobonichi A6 full page printables in my shop as well, which you can purchase using that code too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed all of my planner setup videos that I have done for next year. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!